Salute to my peoples. Salute to my peoples, man. Hey, I ain't gonna take up a whole lot of y'all time. I just want to come in here and kick it with y'all for a minute, talk a little boxing. You know what I'm saying? There's been some interviews released. I want to go over the young champ, Shakur Stevenson's interview that he did with Say Cheese. Excellent interview. The young man conducted himself thoroughly, and I was impressed with the interview. So, without further ado, let's get into that interview real quick. Salute to Say Cheese, man. Show for this interview.
That he wants to fight you next. He says you talk too much. He says that your defense isn't that good. You don't really slip punches. You just go backwards. Um, he said a lot, man. Y'all been going back and forth since the Ryan Garcia fight.
I'm saying though, like how many times he got to say he gonna fight an elite fighter and never fight him? He 30 years old now. Like, what we talking about? Like, bro, 30 talking about he gonna fight me. Yo, when you gonna fight me? He say next. Okay. Well then do it, nigga. I'm right here. All you gotta do is send an offer. Reach out, nigga. There's nothing stopping it, bro. You the A side, I know. I'm not saying that I'm the A side. You the nigga with all the notoriety, all the however it go. I'm right here though. I'm not going nowhere. Soon as you say let's fight, I'm right here. Let's fight. But he'll tell y'all 100 times, oh, I want to fight this person. I'm gonna beat your ass next. So I'm gonna do this to you and send out threats and all that shit. But it's like, come on now, nigga. Somebody call you. But it's like, come on now, nigga. Like you saying you want to fight me, but is you really gonna fight me, or you gonna just keep saying what you gonna do to somebody or talking about it, bro? Shut up and fight me, nigga. If that's the case, fight me. That's
Yeah.
it.
Now, Shakur does have uh, he has a great point with what he's saying right there. So far, Tank Davis has been known to call out other fighters, elite fighters, and not fight them. I mean, so far, you can run down the list. He's had Shakur's name in his mouth. He's had Devin's name in his mouth. Now Lomachenko's name, but ain't fought none of them. At one point, even Garrett Antoine Russell never fought none of them. So is he valid with what he's saying? Yeah, he is. It's the truth. Over here, you're going to get the truth, bro. Ain't going to be no lies, no sugarcoat, nothing. But let's get back into it, though.
So what about Frank Martin? Do you feel like he's elite?
No, no. Like, come on, bro. What did Frank Martin do to be elite? Like, who have he beaten? Who is like? And there's no disrespect. He fighting the nigga that he fought the nigga that I'm fighting my next fight, right?
Right.
They fought they fought each other in their last fight.
Mm-hmm.
That's his toughest opponent. That dude gave him the hardest time ever. I'm fighting that dude July 6th. I'm going there and cook him. And I'm going in there to cook him. But Frank Martin is not like no elite fighter. Frank Martin is a dude that signed up to fight me, got famous for signing up to fight me, and then not fighting me.
Mm.
That's what he got famous. That's what he's famous for. Literally, when they said Shakur versus Frank Martin was gonna fight, bro, this nigga name done blew up. And now we up here like we gonna fight each other. Then he backed out the fight.
Why'd he back out?
Okay, when it come to that right there, first of all, if he's not an elite fighter, why was you going to fight him? And if he's not an elite fighter, why were we supposed to be looking forward to you fighting him? No, we look forward to you fighting him because we saw him as an elite fighter. and maybe not as an elite, but some a proven fighter. Let's put it like that. Now, has he been proven against the best? No. But this is his first shot for him to get a chance to prove himself against the best. And we'll see how that turn out when him and Tank meet up. To say anything else would be just, sack riding. And I'm not doing that over here. I'm not about to be like, oh, this fighter definitely gonna beat this fighter. I might put my 2 cents in and say I feel like this is why a fighter might beat another fighter. Yes, I'll do that. But I'm not going to sit here and say it's impossible for this other fighter to get beat. I mean, straight up. Now, he's talking about how Frank got famous off of not fighting him. Bruh, we knew who Frank was before he was supposed to fight you, bruh. That's why we was excited about the fight. So what are you talking about, Shakur? Come on, man. You say you keep it real, but you ain't keeping it real right there, man. It sounds like you in your feelings, bruh. Let's continue.
You gotta ask him. He said it wasn't enough money, but we digged into like how much money he was making, and the money was quadruple of what he ever made. So the money that he got offered to fight me, right? It was, I want to say, $1 million. The money that he made before that was $250,000. That was his highest paycheck. So you going from 250 to 1M, and you telling me that's not enough money. And I'm not.
Hold up, Shakur. I thought can't nobody tell you what you were. Hey, D1, salute, fam. Hey, thanks for stopping through. Can't nobody tell you what you were, but you supposed to be able to tell this nigga what he were. Where they do that at, Core? Yeah, he is, man. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. And I'm about to point that shit out, D. I'm about to get into it, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, when Devin Haney offered you 25%, bro, who are you to say that he's supposed to give you more? Who the hell are you, bro? If Frank can't say what he worth, how you supposed to say what you worth? Frank won't be the A side to you. You'll be the A side to Frank, but Deb was the A side to you. He was the man that was undisputed. He was the man that if you beat him one time, you become undisputed. What are you talking about, Shakur? And then you got to see it like this. That was your opportunity to, if you could have went in there and beat Devin, because I'm not going to sit up here and say that's impossible for Shakur to win. I'm not one of them type of fans. I think Dev will win that fight, but hey, anything's possible. It's boxing. So if you was to beat Devin, then you absorb his powers. You absorb his notoriety. You absorb them belts and undisputed. And now you calling the shots. You take that loss, that minor loss, which you would have felt was a minor loss, but still, from what I understand, it would have been more than you ever made in your career. Why you talking about what Frank made in his career? So, I don't get that right there. But let's continue, man.
I'm not making no more than what the fuck I was making my fight before that. I was gonna make the same amount of money that I made against Yoshino for Frank Murray, and the same amount of money that I made with the Edwin De Los Santos fight. I was gonna make for Frank Murray. So, you gotta ask him. He gotta explain that bullshit. I know it's bullshit though.
Yeah. So you think Tank washes you think he washes Frank Martin?
I mean, that's why he fighting him. He's picking and choosing. That's what he do. Tank take the least risk. If Tank was really a risky nigga,
Hold up, man. What the fuck? What the fuck, Shakur? The hell? That's what he do. But you wanted to do that. Same thing that he doing. You wanted to do that. What the fuck, Shakur? Man,
Nigga or this person he claimed to be, he would have fought Edwin De Los Santos. Why not fight the nigga that actually fought me instead of the nigga that pulled out from fighting me?
the same nigga that you don't want to fight again. Huh? Come on, Shakur. Oh my goodness. That's the same nigga you don't want to fight again. That's the same nigga you should be fighting because that's the one in which your stock fell. That fight right there, in which people start seeing you as a runner. And you said, hey, this happened because my injured hand. So rematching Edwin De Los Santos would have been the way to go so you could prove to all the fans it was because of my hand. Because I'm not sitting up here and saying it wasn't because of your hand, but what I am saying is because it is that you have an opportunity to prove that it was because of your hand. Now, on the other hand, in Shakur's defense, I gotta say this: maybe Bob Arum wouldn't allow that to happen. Maybe that is the reason why. And if that's the case, then I understand. Because Shakur did say in a previous interview that this guy that he's fighting next is the only guy they offer. So we got to think about that too. In Shakur's defense.
That's like that don't even add up. It don't even make sense, bro. If you really like that, you see that this nigga's a big 135 pounder. He got boxing skills and power. Nigga, you will get credit for beating him. Why not fight him? Come on, bro. This a game where niggas is playing like the least risk for the most money, and I respect it. That's they got it from the best of them. I get it, but truthfully, you can't talk to me and say anything bad about me or nothing about me if you not gonna get in that fire.
What makes you so confident about fighting Tank? Because a lot of people may say that you don't have the experience, and on your side, you can also say that people are scared to fight you. But a lot of people like to say that you haven't fought a lot of the top fighters.
But how can I not have the experience if I'm more accomplished than this dude? I'm a 3-weight world champion and actually really a world champion. Tank had two belts his whole career, right? They was both the same belt. He had the WBA at 130 pounds. That's the only title he ever hold in his career. Then if you really look at it, his opponents don't even want to fight me. I got offered. I mean, they try to get Pitbull to fight me. He
Yeah.
didn't want to fight me. The people that y'all saying, oh, this, that, and the third, these dudes don't want to fight me. It's a reason they don't want to fight me. And I don't respect it because it's like y'all could say, oh, I'm not experienced or I didn't fight nobody. I'm not battle tested. I'm not this. But if everybody's saying no, if niggas is all lining up and they like, no, 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 nigga, there's no way we could fight. There's no way that I could get in the ring with none of these dudes you talking about. I wanted to fight Limachenko. What'd he say? No. I wanted to fight Kambosos. What'd he say? No. I wanted to fight Frank Martin. He fake signed up, said no. I wanted to fight Pitbull Cruz. He said no. Like I can go down the list, and it's more.
What
Williams
was
Zepeda.
Now, I gotta agree with Shakur on that. D for the win. What's up, Brody? Hey, thanks for stopping through the chop shop, bro. Hey, I gotta agree with him on that. For real. He has having a lot of trouble securing the big fights. But I mean, I can't really say that that's his fault. You know, I gotta put when it comes to that, I gotta put it on Bob because for instance, Boots just went over here to Eddie Hearn and immediately got a good fight. Cody Crowley, another undefeated fighter. with a name instantly. You know what I'm saying? But he was over here with PBC and ain't getting no fights, ain't getting no motion, man. You know what I'm saying? So where you at can play a big part in what type of fights you get, the quality of the fights you get, the quality of the fighters that you fight. You know, we all know that. If you know anything about the boxing game, it's politics, man. But let's continue.
Pater, the
What was
dude,
Loma Chico's excuse?
I don't know. I don't know. Y'all gotta ask these people. You gotta sit down with them, but they are literally dudes that's offered to fight Shakur. Like it's on their table. It's coming to their table, and they saying no.
Mm.
But you gotta realize too, I've been in the ring with a lot of these dudes. So I kind of like fucked over myself when I sparred these dudes and got in the ring and they found out how good I am. Now it's like shit, you're gonna have to pay me a shitload of money to get Shakur in the ring. And I think that's why I fucked up at, truthfully.
Yeah, you got a lot of bad flack too because your last fight it didn't go the way you wanted to go. You came out with the victory, but a lot of people felt like it was not entertaining. They felt like it wasn't enough action. Um, that last fight, people like to bring up a lot. Every time you tweet, every time you say something, people like to bring up the last
Perfect.
fight.
Keep bringing it up. Truthfully, with that, how I feel is like when you got a fighter that's coming off a bad performance, right? And this is like in the history of boxing, everybody is licking their chops. Everybody is like, nigga, sign me up for this dude. Like he's trash. Like anybody that have a bad performance, everybody wants to fight him. Why is it different with me? Like what is the difference when it come down to me? Why is it still hard to get these fighters in the ring? It should not be hard to get them in the ring if I'm coming off of a bad performance. I'm not that good. I don't have no power. What else they say? I run the whole time. If all of these things are the truth, why not get in the ring with me? So
Now, what I got to say to that is, uh, Shakur, you not being genuine, bro. When most of the time when people have a bad performance, right, they have a bad performance in the sense that they got exposed. They was beat up. You know what I'm saying? They really lost the fight, but uh got a gift decision or something. Like with Rolly, for instance. With Rolly and the old man. So when you talk about them having bad performances, that's what they talk. That's what they say. You know, they're not really talking about you having a performance where you barely throwing punches and your opponent is barely throwing punches because they chasing after you and trying to catch you, and they not being effective at cutting the ring off. So people not licking their chops to go in and fight another fight like that. If they a fighter with power, then they believe that you're gonna do the same thing to them. That's why I said it made sense for him to go back and rematch De Los Santos and show everybody it was my hand. My hand was messed up, bro. That's why it happened. Now let me show y'all what the real Shakur is about. You know what I'm saying? D for the win say it's not their fault. It's no money in fighting you. He said himself. Frank wanted 50-50 and he said no. Now and actually D for the win, Frank didn't want 50-50, bro. I mean, in all his interviews, he said all I wanted was a little more. You know, they was offering him a million. He was like, man, give me another 200, 250. They wouldn't even do that. They wouldn't even do that. He said all I wanted was a little something. I never heard him say no 50. That was Shakur said 50-50. He wanted 50-50. He ain't never asked for that. And them was his own words. But let's get back into it though.
that's my response to any fans that got anything that's, man, fuck y'all. Truthfully, fuck y'all. I done put up how many performances where it's like, yo, Shakur shining, he turning up. Like, I done been back to back to back to back to back, put out performances, and then now they want to talk about one performance. Cool. I went in there with one hand against a good fighter. No disrespect. Like, I'm a real nigga, so I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. That nigga's a good fighter. He got good boxing skills, had good power. He got two hands. The only thing where he was weak at was his IQ. He wasn't smart enough to beat me. If he was smart enough, he would have jumped on me and realized, nigga, this nigga fighting with one hand. Anybody fighting with one hand, nigga, you better go throw all six hands, nigga. You better have six hands in that bitch. If he got one hand, you got six. Because if you got two, that's it's a crazy disadvantage. But truthfully, I feel like I said, he's a good fighter. I don't take none away from him. But if Tank was like that, he should go fight a fighter like that. You like that? Go get credit. Shakur not like that. Go prove to the world how I'm not like that. Go, if you're not gonna fight me next, then go prove to the world how I'm not like that. That's how I feel about it.
What happened to your hand? Did you hurt it during the fight or before the fight?
I heard it before the fight. I went in there with, it's a video. Yo, tell people, pull a video up. No cap. They ain't gonna post it or show the world the real shit. It's a video of my hand right before the fight. You'll see a nigga come in. He hug. I ain't even gonna say nigga. I think it was I don't know if I remember correctly. It might have been Michael B. Jordan. It was somebody that came and gave me a hug. And you could see my hand in the video, and my knuckle is swollen. This is before the fight. This before I even wrap my hands, before I'm going into the ring, directly before the fight. Tell them to pull that video up. They want to pull up a video of me running, all the extra shit and all the memes and shit. Pull up the video with my hand before the fight. Why nobody want to post that? Why nobody want to talk about that? Because the world want to thrive off negativity. They want to post the negative shit. But truthfully, nigga, I'm a bad motherfucker. I can go in that bitch with one hand against a real good fighter and come out victorious.
So that's why you were kind of hesitant in the fight, because you didn't want to like damage your hand more, or what? Or you didn't want to, you fighting with one hand is more. It's a lot more things that could happen.
It's when at the end of the day, I'm in that bitch and I know it's win by any means necessary. That's all I know, regardless, right? So y'all want me to sit you can't sit in a pocket, right? They want me to sit in a pocket because I'm a pocket fighter. That's what people don't realize. They want to talk bad about me. Oh, Shakur been in a pocket for how many fights, niggas? But they want me to sit in a pocket and exchange with a nigga, and all I got is this. All I got is this. All I got is this. I can't throw this. This bitch hurt bad as hell. I can't throw this. Every time I throw it, it hurt. Fuck it. Nigga, I'm gonna move. I move. And then not only did I move, at the round 7, I started backing this nigga up. I just didn't stand there like they wanted me to when he started loading up, throwing big shots. No, I'm not gonna stand there for no big shots. But we ain't gonna talk about like it wasn't hesitant. It's I'm working with what I got. I'm working with what I got. All I got is this. All I got is this. I'm working with it though. I'm gonna make it work tonight just to come out victorious.
Yeah.
A good, clean championship fight. Just obey.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, that was an interesting interview right there with the young brother Shakur, you know what I'm saying? Giving his 2 cents on boxing and his career thus far. And I thought it was a very interesting interview. I thought it was a lot of contradictions in there from Shakur. But all in all, though, I like Shakur. I like him. You know, I didn't like some of the moves that he made when it came to Young Dev. I still don't like him. But he kind of redeemed himself in my eyes after Devin lost to Ryan. The way he handled Devin's loss. You know, he didn't come talking stuff, none of that. You know, and actually he got Devin back when it come to Ryan cheating, which is how it should be, in my opinion. I mean, we living in weird times right now, in my opinion, because now you got dudes that's cool with Ryan cheating. It's okay. They still talking shit about Devin losing, even though Ryan cheated. They just happy that Devin lost. And that's crazy to me. Devin could have been killed in there. So you would have been happy about that young brother getting killed by somebody that was doped up on steroids. That that's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? I can't rock like that. D for the win say it was just quoting what he said. He acts like they turned down a bag and they didn't. Right. You know what I'm saying? We got this fight coming up this weekend with Alexander Usyk, Tyson Fury. I'm looking forward to this fight, man. I want to see this fight. The outcome is not for sure for either side. We got Alexander Usyk with his footwork and his very crisp technique, good jabs, and nice body work. Yeah, I can't pick it. I can't pick it either, fam. I'ma just watch as a fan of boxing. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Tyson Fury got that weight. He gonna put that weight on him. He gonna lean that weight on him. And also, Tyson Fury can box. To be as big as he is, man. Tyson Fury can box. He can move around that ring. He throw that jab nice. He got a good 1-2. Plus, he got other punches that he mixing up in there. One thing I really don't see Tyson Fury do is go to the body. He's pretty much a head hunter. You know, and that's a salute sis, salute queen, Quee 42 hashtag TWT. Salute fam. Welcome to the chop shop for sure. But yeah, Fury, he does have some variation of punches, but like I said, I don't see him as no body snatcher. Whereas Usyk will go to the body. So it's gonna be interesting to see, which style comes out on top. And this is also a very interesting fight, being that it is for undisputed. It's a very important fight. And I believe it's the first time in the four belt era that we will have heavyweight undisputed. So, I'm looking forward to that for sure. The undercard is it's not really that great. It's not really no big to do. Nothing to really be bragging home, writing home about. You do got Crusher Kovalev, who like to crush a woman's jaw and shit. You know, do got him on there fighting a heavyweight. Like to beat up dogs and shit. La la D, salute family. How you doing? Welcome to the chop shop. She said, I think Usyk wins only because he probably trained better. You might be right. You might be right. I don't really see Tyson Fury's trainer. What's his name? Can't think of his name because I don't really like the dude, you know. For real. But anyway, I don't really see him letting Tyson Fury slack off that much. Y'all seen earlier. I seen on Drew Titan show what Tyson Fury's father did when he headbutted that other guy. I don't know if the other guy was a fighter or what, but he headbutted that guy and made his own head bleed. And Drew said he ain't even not allowed to be over here in America because he dug somebody's eye out with his thumb. That's crazy. Hey, happy Friday to you too, La La D. Said Quee said, I definitely want Usyk to win. Me too, sis. Me too. Me too. I take a Usyk win for sure. And I think he can do it though. I think he can pull it out. He definitely got the skills to do it. So far we ain't seen nobody be able to outbox him, big or small. He's stepping up to them all, except for that Dubose win. I do believe Dubose got cheated in that win and that loss. I mean, because that was a clear body shot that he hit Usyk with, which also lets us know that he could be weak to the body. Sugar Hill is Fury's trainer, but which lets us know he could be weak to the body now. And I'm sure Sugar Hill looked at that film and he paid attention to that. So I wouldn't be surprised if Tyson Fury does target the body. Now that I think about it, don't be surprised, and remember where you heard it first. If you see Tyson Fury targeting the body a lot more than he usually does, then you heard it here first. You know what I'm saying? So hey, let's get into a little bit of the boxing news. What we got? Courtesy of Three Kings Boxing. Hold on. Yeah, here we go. Courtesy of Three Kings Boxing. Let me make sure y'all can see that. Yeah, y'all can see that. Yeah, so we got Turkey Usyk. He says that they can deliver Inoue versus Davis. What y'all think about that fight? Inoue versus Davis. Y'all know if that happens, then that means that Inoue, of course, is gonna have to come up to 130. But Tank is gonna have to drop down from 135 to 130. What do y'all think about that? Because what I think about it is if it can happen at 130, they should make it happen. I mean, Leonard Ellerbe is on record saying if Tank needs to make 130, he can make 130. So Tank make 130, Inoue come up to 130. Shit, I'll pay for it. Like a motherfucker. I'll pay for it like a motherfucker. Bring that shit on. And I gotta ride with Tank. Of course, he's the bigger fighter on fight night, unless Inoue puts the rehydration clause on Tank, which I don't see happening because Tank could still be the A side over Inoue. In America, then that means that Inoue will have to come over here to America, where I'm hearing that it's not illegal to dope. It's not illegal to dope in Japan. So they can take steroids legally in Japan. But you can't get away with that over here. You best believe Tank and his team gonna be testing his ass out the asshole. Lala D said that Ala Sheik dude is something else in a good way. Hell yeah, sis. For sure. Quee says if Inoue got a test and tell what he taking, I don't think that's gonna hey, I know. That's what I'm saying, sis. That's what I'm saying. So we gonna see, but ooh, that'll be a hell of a fight. Oh my God, that'll be a hell of a fight, man. Something I would love to see for sure. Let's see. Then we got Garcia Warren Shield of KO. You won't even know what hits you. What are you talking about, Garcia? Now you want to put your hands on the black women? You heard her call out Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman ain't threatened her like that. Talking about now he did say if he fought her that he ain't gonna hold back. I remember him saying that. But you saying you gonna KO? So monkey ass out of here, Ryan. You on some monkey shit, nigga. They done got you. They got you, nigga. Caught you. Trying to be slick. And got popped. You thought you was bigger than the program, Ryan. You thought you was bigger than the program, Ryan, and you about to find out you ain't, bro. And that 2 million you say you bet, and you won 12. Remember that? You better not motherfucker touch none of that 12 million. You better not even think about it, nigga. You understand? Better not even damn think about it. Run that motherfucker. Matter of fact, run that shit back. Hurry up. You cheated to win? And what's even more messed up about that is that the regular smuggler people that bet, they ain't gonna get their money back. They not getting their money back. Just the regular degglers, they just lose out. So if you bet on Ryan to lose, but he wins, but then he later finds out he cheated and he gets turned into a no contest, you still don't get your money back. But I bet you they get their money back from Ryan. Bet you they do. Bet you they do. For sure. So Kwee say, if anyway is comfortable where he is and what's in his system. Yeah, you're right. Drinking that hidden dragon piss. Man, some strong shit. Hey, you remember that boxer that Floyd was fighting and he was drinking his own piss? Who was that? I remember that, man, watching that 24/7. He was drinking his own piss. I'm like, man, what the fuck? I couldn't. If that's what I got to do to win, I'm going to lose every motherfucking time. I promise you. I'm going to lose every time. Some shit you just don't pay attention. Yeah. Lala D said, do you guys agree Tank starts out every defensive in style so he don't miss any slip ups from his opponent, and his opponents always get too comfortable with Tank being on the back foot, etc., and then pow. It's something like that, la. How I see it is Tank. The first 2-3 rounds, he be. I hate when people say downloading, but I guess that's what it is. He downloading information. He's a counterpuncher. Tank is a counterpuncher. So he's downloading information. He's seeing where you slipping at, where you might be holding your hand a little low when you do this, and what you do when I do this. You know what I'm saying? He's downloading all of that. And then in the later rounds, his conditioning is so good. It's like remind me of the Spencer Old, where as the fight goes on, it seems like he gets stronger, but Tank starts to turn it on. Once he got you, he turns it on, and once he turns it on, he's accurate, he's powerful. You know what I'm saying? He got footwork for sure. Tank a hard man to deal with. I'm definitely a fan of his for sure, man. I just wish he'd step up a little bit more. I like this Frank fight. I can't say nothing bad about that. I'm gonna support that fight. I'm gonna buy it. You know what I'm saying? So definitely can't say nothing bad about this Frank fight. I like it. But let's see you continue in that path, and I'll be happy. Lala D said in a few minutes I can only listen, but not type. Yeah, I'm about to be out of here in a few minutes. I gotta go pick my daughters up from school. Got my middle daughter graduating valedictorian, and our oldest daughter, she going out to college. Then we got the youngest one, the last of the Mohicans, get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta go pick them up in like 4 minutes. I'm gonna be leaving up out of here. But I'll be back on here tomorrow, maybe tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Maybe before the fights or after the fights. Chop it up with y'all. Quick say, I'm tired of what's say? Mascara. Oh, I'm tired of mascara, Canelo and Fury. They should be sent out to passer at this point. Yeah. Yeah, I really ain't rocking what Canelo doing right now. It's ugly and it's in your face, Quee. It's in your face. It's like he don't give a fuck. You know, he know he ducking. He know he ducking, but he don't give a fuck because he like shit. They gonna pay me anyway. So why should he change anything? He said mascara is Ryan. Oh, okay. Call him mascara. Okay. Uh, that's what I call him. He'd rather be with his people on the catwalk. Yeah, facts. DP Rocker, salute, family. Welcome to the Chop Shop, fam. Uh, Quee say, tank a whole problem out here in these streets. Yeah, he is. He is, for sure. He is a problem out here, man. And anybody that say different is just a hater. That's all. You know, years ago when Lomachenko was calling Tank out, I I felt way back then Tank would have destroyed Lomachenko. But unfortunately, Tank didn't believe that. Because like the brother BFTB said, why does anybody have to force you to fight anybody? You talking about they tried to set you up to fight Pedraza. Why anybody gotta set you up to fight a champion? What are you talking about, bruh? It was that type of shit. And now, you know, Tank and Floyd getting into it, you know, when you really I owe your whole career to that dude. You wouldn't be where you at right now if it wasn't for Floyd. People come out because Floyd told them to come out. And that's straight up. And now Tank got his own audience, but still, a big portion of his audience was Floyd fans, Floyd diehards. Me, I'm not a. I can't. It's hard to say like if I'm a diehard or I'm just a fan that's more of a fan of other fighters. Like for instance, Spence, well Wilder, uh, Devin Haney, Spence. Even though I don't like what's going on with Spence and DJ, but I don't know what's going on with them either, for real. So I can't put my 2 cents in on that. But the optics of it is not good to me. You know, I always seen Spence as a certain type of guy, and for him and DJ to fall out, it's just highly unusual to me. I don't fall out with my day ones, you know, over nothing. To me, you know what I'm saying? Nothing's supposed to be able to come between you and your day ones, the ones that's responsible for you being who you are, where you at, having what you got. I know his father was the one. I do know that. But DJ was also the one because he perfected your game. He turned your whole game around. Taught you to fight in the way that you started fighting to winning championships and nationals and stuff. How you fall out with your brother? I don't know. But hey, y'all, I gotta get up out of here. I gotta go get my daughters. Hey, I'll be back with y'all, man. Like I said, I'm on regularly. Y'all keep coming back and fucking with me for real. And we gonna just do this thing together. You feel me? So let's see. Without further ado,